Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing another pregnancy update. I did not mean to leave such a gap between the last time that I did my last update, but it just kind of happened, and then I posted the gender reveal, and I wanted to wait a little while before I posted another pregnancy update after posting that to give more people the opportunity to see that video before I posted another one. And if you have not seen that yet, I will link it in the description below. You'll want to watch that before you watch this video, unless you don't care about being surprised by the gender. But it's a cute little video, and it's only like 3 minutes long. So if you want to see that, I'll have that link down below. And then I'm going to just jump right into the pregnancy update. I will be talking about the gender of the baby, the name, and we also have some clothes that we have purchased that I will be sharing as well. So getting right into the update, I have my phone that has the updates on it, so if I'm looking down, that's why. But the first and most incredible update that I have to share is that when we went to my last ultrasound when I was 12.5 weeks pregnant, she was able to see that the pocket of blood had dissipated. So that is gone. Thank God. I am so grateful. I was not expecting that at all. I had like a little bit of hope that it could be gone, but I was not expecting it to be gone at all. The previous appointment that I had to check on the pocket of blood, I really felt like there was a good chance that it could have been gone for some reason. I don't know. I was really feeling like maybe it would be gone. And then I had gotten the news that it looked a little bit bigger. And so I felt so deflated after that. And it's not like I gave up hope or anything. I continued to pray about it and just trust that it would be gone in God's timing. But I just wasn't expecting it to be gone this time. I didn't want to go in with another expectation of it being gone and then feeling super let down if it wasn't. So anyways, it is gone, and I am so excited about that. So no more worries about that, which is great. The genetic results came back great, low risk for everything. So that's really good news. The baby looks really healthy. The baby is still growing and healthy as it has been in every single ultrasound that we have had and every test and all of that. They have continued to be great results. So we are so grateful for that. And then I also got the gender results from that test in an envelope. The test that I had done was called the Panorama test. And so it does a bunch of genetic testing, and then it also tests for the baby's gender if you want to know that. There's like an option on the test that you can check it. Now this is something that you need to get like a prescription for from your doctor. They have to fill out some paperwork and they have to sign it. And it's something that can either be covered by your insurance or not covered by your insurance, just in case you're interested in doing this test. And ours thankfully was covered by our insurance. I think it's becoming a more popular thing to be covered by the insurance because it's becoming more and more popular that the doctors are recommending that their patients have it done. And so since we had it covered by our insurance, we definitely wanted to have it done. We thought, well, yeah, if we could know the gender even earlier and not have to pay for a gender ultrasound before our anatomy scan, then why not? That would be great. So we had the testing done and we got our gender results in. When I went in for that appointment, they gave them to me in an envelope. And so I'm really glad that I got them in the envelope. Now, we were originally planning on passing them off to a family member to have a balloon filled. We were going to go back to Pennsylvania, and we were so excited about it. Kind of a side note, my husband had a gallbladder attack, and it was really bad. He was in a ton of pain. We ended up in the emergency room at 3 o'clock in the morning, and thankfully they were able to get his pain under control, and he is now taking medicine to hopefully prevent his gallbladder from acting up again. But he's just in the waiting time period to be able to get surgery to have his gallbladder taken out.
This what I'm putting.
Yeah?
I keep doing this.
Oh, let me see. So we decided not to go back to Pennsylvania like we had planned to after he had the whole gallbladder attack and everything, because he wasn't able to get in to see the surgeon before we would leave. And while he had never had an attack that bad before, he has had gallbladder pain previously that they thought was something else. But now we're pretty confident that all that pain that he had felt before was all related to his gallbladder. And so we just didn't want to risk it traveling back and forth and risk him having another attack, because like I said, he's just in the waiting period to be able to get in for surgery. The surgeon's super booked and it's been really difficult to get a surgery scheduled. So we're still just playing the waiting game. We don't even know when he's going to be able to have the surgery done. We've just been praying and trusting that God will take care of him in the meantime, and hopefully we won't have to go to the emergency room again and he won't have to have an emergency surgery, because that's really the only way that he could have the surgery expedited, is if he had another attack. Then they would just take him in from the emergency room and he would have the surgery right away. So we are just hoping that it won't be an emergency situation and that we can plan for it, especially because we don't have family that lives near us out here. So if it was another emergency situation, it's hard because it's me juggling the kids, and I want to be like, I will do anything that I need to do in order to make sure that Chris is okay and our family is okay. But it's just, I want to like be able to fully be there for Chris, and I want to be able to be there for the kids too. And it's just, I don't know, that's just, I do not like that feeling of feeling like I'm alone and feeling scared that he's going in for the surgery and I don't have any family to rely on. It's just me to take care of everybody on my own. And pregnancy is super unpredictable too. So I never know when I'm gonna have a really bad day, and I might have an extremely hard bout of nausea and be extremely fatigued. And so you just never really know from one day to the next how it's gonna go. So anyways, we are just hoping that we can plan for the surgery and hoping and praying that we'll be able to have at least one family member come and help us, but we'll see how that all goes. So anyways, all that to say that our gender reveal didn't go totally as planned, but I'm just grateful that we were able to celebrate with some family, and it was super exciting just to hear everybody's reaction or see their reaction, whether we talk to them on the phone or video or whatever, or in person. And so the gender of our baby is a little girl, and we are so excited. Chris and I like couldn't even believe it when we saw that we're having a girl, because we have 3 boys. So having a girl is just like, wow, really? Like, we're really having a girl. We're both so excited. The boys are so excited, and we couldn't be happier. Earlier this year, my grandma on my mom's side passed away. And when it was crazy, the timing of everything, the timing of her passing away and the timing of us conceiving and finding out that we were pregnant was like very close together. And if you've watched my first video, you'll know this already. But it took us a while to get pregnant this time. Though we have 3 healthy babies, we've also had 3 heartbreaking miscarriages, and it took us 7 months from our last miscarriage and our last pregnancy to conceive again. And that's by far the longest that it's ever taken us. It's only ever taken us a couple months at the most before to conceive. So this baby came as a surprise to us. We were so grateful. We were hopeful for a baby, but we were surprised because it had taken so long, and we really didn't know if we were going to have another baby. So just the timing of conceiving this baby and my grandma passing, I just feel like definitely for sure, just like God's timing, that we're having a little baby girl, that we're able to pass down my grandma's name to her, which is very special to us. We are naming her Adeline Ruth. My grandmother's name was Ruth, and she was an amazing person. Ruth, the name itself holds a very special meaning, and my grandma definitely lived up to that meaning. It means compassionate friend and beautiful one. And so just the fact that we're able to pass down her name, it's so sad that she's gone now. But it's also, we're also happy that she is without pain anymore, and that she is with God and she is in heaven. Just there's no better place for her to be. So we're grateful for that. Obviously, we're sad to not have her here with us, and we're grateful that we can pass down her name to our little girl. So again, her name is Adeline Ruth, and we are so excited to meet her. I have a very precious quilt that my grandma made that I'm going to pass down to Adeline, and I'm so grateful to have a piece of her to pass down to our little girl and to be able to pass down her name. It just, the timing of us having a girl, I feel like just couldn't be any more precious or perfect. So I'm so grateful for this little baby girl and the blessing that she already is, and that I know that she will be even more so when we get to see her and love her and watch her little personality. So for symptoms, I have just a few things to go over. Cravings, the one thing, I feel like I haven't really had a lot of cravings, but the one craving that I've had over these past few weeks is French toast. I've made French toast quite a bit for breakfast because I've just been craving French toast, and it has been extra good to me lately. The one really funny dream that I had, I don't believe I remember having any other dreams this pregnancy yet, but the one dream that I have had and that I remembered waking up to was I was dreaming about cinnamon rolls. And I woke up like laughing because it just seemed so real. Like I was just dreaming about cinnamon rolls and how good they tasted and how much I wanted to eat one, and I practically woke up feeling like I had eaten a cinnamon roll. I haven't gotten any cinnamon rolls or made any, but I just thought that was funny that I had like this really vivid dream about cinnamon rolls. I have been extra emotional this pregnancy. It's kind of come in waves. There's been times where I've been extra emotional, and then there's other times where I feel like I'm a little bit more balanced out. I'm sure it has a lot to do with hormonal changes and all of that. And then just life, you know, Chris having the gallbladder attack and just other things going on in life. You know, it's a lot, and it's a lot when you have all those things happening and then you're pregnant and your emotions kind of get even more intense on top of everything. My tiredness has been coming back. Sometimes I feel like I'm in my first trimester again, like at the beginning of my first trimester when I was just so dead tired that I felt like I could literally just have slept throughout my whole first trimester. Like I could have just slept from the beginning to the end of it because I was just so tired. And it's setting back in again. Now, I don't know if this is partly to do with the fact that I am working out regularly again. And that's kind of my body's readjusting to it because I did have to take a pause from working out when I had the bleed. I don't know if that's maybe playing a part in it, but like every day I feel like I am in desperate need of a nap. Like I am just so tired. I can barely even keep my eyelids open. Like I had mentioned, I am exercising again. I will go ahead and link some of my favorite workouts, prenatal safe workouts, down below if you're interested. If you're pregnant too and you want to do some workouts, I found some really great channels and ones that I've really enjoyed. So I definitely want to share that if you guys are looking for that too. So I'll have that in the description below if you guys are interested. And then the last symptom that I have to go over is that I've just been so uncomfortable. My body has just been aching so much, especially like my upper back, like right in the middle of my shoulder blades. I feel like I have like a knot in my back or something. It is just like so tight and it hurts so much so much of the time. My lower back also hurts on and off, but the main thing that bothers me is my upper back right now. I've been trying to do more back exercises and hope that I can strengthen my back and my shoulders, and hopefully that will help alleviate some of the pain. But like, especially I notice like sleeping on my side at night. I'm generally a stomach sleeper, but obviously I can't sleep on my stomach now anymore. So sleeping on my side, I have a really hard time getting comfortable. My back feels super pinched and that middle part just hurts and hurts and hurts. And then my legs also, like, I can get comfortable with a pillow in between my legs for a little while, but then it's like they're just on, just all of a sudden they'll just be in so much pain and I have to switch to my other side and try to fall back asleep again. So it's been really hard to sleep. I thought I was done with nausea, but whoa, like when I get nauseous now and sick to my stomach, it's really bad. Like, it's not just a little bit, it's like I feel so sick. I had the other night where it woke me up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and I was just so sick to my stomach. I felt like I needed to throw up everywhere. I couldn't puke, like nothing was happening, but I just felt so sick. And my stomach I honestly felt like, as gross as this is, I feel like maybe it was like trapped gas, because I felt like bloated and stuff, and it was like I was just having it was just super uncomfortable. So I've been having difficulty with that and constipation and things like that. So I think that has been related to me feeling super sick to my stomach and it being really painful sometimes, is that it's kind of been hard to alleviate sometimes. So anyways, hopefully that won't happen too much anymore. But I think that's about it for my update. And then I'm going to go ahead and show my belly now. I hadn't shown it before because I really didn't have a bump, but now I definitely do. I feel like you can definitely tell that I'm pregnant. So this is my...
Hey, Dad, that's mouthwash. That's mouthwash.
So this is my almost 15-week baby bump. I feel like I look so big. Like I don't know. I just feel like you could definitely tell that I'm pregnant. But this is from the side. Like I feel like even from the front, I look pregnant. Like some women, they turn to the front and they don't look pregnant anymore. I feel like that's not me. But yeah, so that's my little baby bump, little baby Adeline in there. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to share the clothes in this video or not, because I feel like the video is already kind of long. I think I might save it for another video. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.